Alright, Association of American Railroad Safety Operation Part 8, Mass Flow Meters added 2010, 2013 Table of Contents, General Description Specification, Recording Device, Finance Provision, Sealing, Natural Gas Discharge, Preservation, Pressurization, Preservation, Marking Flows, Assembly Test Criteria, Section 1, 8.1 General. The following specifications apply to the mass flow and the deliver the measure of the net contents of the railway car. The specification location to testing operational mass flow of the devices herein with apply to the devices used for the revenue series. The revenue device shall meet the exceed the applicable to the National Institute of Standards and Technology requirements to have an NTEP certification. Section 2, 8.2, the description general rule, the mass flow devices meter, the device delivery pipe with the product dynamically flows from the purpose of measurement, loading, unloading, required rail cars. The mass flow device typically compromise meter assembly as indicator. 8.3 specification, 8.3.1 indicating the recording elements. Mass flow measuring assembly should include the indicating element indication shall accurately, easily read under the normal condition operation instrument. Product delivery should be indicated with record kilograms, metric tons, pounds, or tons. Numeric values, quantity and value division shall be equal to 1 to 5 or decimal multiple or submultiples thereof. Additional values that adequately define with a sufficient number of the figures, the words, the symbols, the combination thereof, and display with this shall be 0 digits and displayed with the right of the decimal mark and at least one of the left half. Recording devices shall be used. 8.3.2 operating requirements. One indicator primary of the recording element should be provided with the means of readily returning the identification 0 to either automatically or manually. Should not be possible to return primary recording indicating elements beyond the correct 0 position. Indicators reset. The mechanism shall not be operable during product delivery, and once the zeroing operation has begun, it should be possible to indicate the value of the last measurement of 0 from the zeroing operating has been completed. The indicating device shall automatically show on the face of the initial 0 condition the quantity delivered up to nominal capacity. However, the 0.910 thousandths of a gallon of product may not be indicated. 8.3.3 measuring elements and systems. 8.3.3.1 maximum minimum flow rate. The rate maximum minimum flow rate specified in the manufactured devices measuring liquefied gases shall be greater than 5 to 1 greater. Ratio of maximum to minimum flow rate specified by the manufactured devices measuring liquefied gases should be greater than 10 to 1. 8.3.2.3.2 vapor and liquid measuring devices should be equipped with effective vapor eliminator. Effectiveness means automatic in operation and preventing the measurement of vapor air. Vent lines and vapor eliminators should be made of metal tubing and suitable rigid material. 8.3.3.3 maintenance of liquid state. Liquid measuring device shall be installed, but the measured product remains in liquid state during the pressure through the device. 8.4 recording device. The following conditions apply with the recording device. Intervals should be the same as the indicated the valve. The record of the quantity shall be the same indicated quantity. The quantity of delivery other than the initial reference cannot be recorded with the measuring. The delivery has been completed. The record shall have the requirements applicable to the indicated values. 8.5 the provisions of sealing. Adequate provisions shall be made to improve the security of the vehicle, applying with the security seals in a manner that no adjustment may be made of the following: any measuring element, any adjustment element controlling delivery rate from such rate trends, the effective accuracy of delivery on 0 adjustment mechanism. When applicable, the adjustment mechanism should be readily accessible. For the purpose of fixing security seal, the audit trails shall be the form set forth in the National Institute Standard Technology Handbook 44, Section 337, Table S7, S35, Section 8. 6. Natural gas pipeline, natural gas discharge hose preservation. The discharge hose compressed natural gas should automatically pressurize part of the device being registered for delivery. 8.7 marking. The measuring found the measure legally indelible marked with the following information: NTPE certification conformance, the manufacturer name of the trademark, the modules designed, the product name selected with the manufacturer, non-repetitive seal number, accuracy closed, the meter specified by the manufacturer consisting of the NAIST Handbook 44, Section 337, Table 2, maximum minimum flow rates division per unit, maximum working pressure, applicable range of the temperature other than 14 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, minimum measured quantity, product limitations, applicable. Section 8.8 mass flow assembly testing criteria. Liquid measuring devices shall be tested with a liquid device intended to measure another liquid with the same general physical characteristics. Vapor measuring devices shall be tested with the air product to be measured. The normal testing measure. Mass flow assembly should be made with the maximum discharge of developing installation. Any additional testing conducted with the flow rates included the rate of the minimum discharge flow rate shall be considered nominal test. Repeatable tests shall include minimum of 3 consecutive drafts of approximately same size conducted under the control condition variation factor. The such as temperature, pressure, and flow rate, reduced to the extent that they will not affect the result and obtained. 8.1 tolerance. In general, tolerance is an apply equal to the errors, the unregistered errors, other errors of over-registration total are applied to the product of the temperature measured at any flow rate related to the measuring range of the meter. The tolerance of the mass of the flow device, specified liquids, gas applications are associated while listed in the National NIST Handbook 44, Section 337, Table 2. Tolerance of mass flows different devices. Accuracy of class of 0, 3/10 are as follows. Acceptable tolerance 0.2%. Maximum tolerance 0.310%. Tenths of a percent. Reference scale and test load. When practical, the reference scale will be tested with the 24 hours prior to being in conjunction with the mass flow to device material. B. A reference scale should be exceeded with the mass tolerance as found, but this should be re-verified with the mass flow with device material error and maintenance tolerance, and any of the suitable weighted load or the test weighted load is verified in the reference scale, and the accuracy of the weight of this determine the reference scale with the reference scale certification before commencing the mass flow device material code. Material test continues with the railroad truck. The boxes should not leak or be loaded in the manner with the material with lace. We lost actual empty of tear weight of the container should be determined at the time of the test. Gross tear weights should be determined with the same scale of the test and not be conducted in the weight of the test that has been affected with environmental conditions. Sampling the system may remove the material from the pre-post weight test loads. Must be disabled duration material test sample test taken result. Rejects the most accounted for. The 883 testing frequency. Mass flow meters shall be tested annually if it is found indications should be tolerant, and most frequent testing may be required. 884 testing procedure. In preparation, the testing personnel should be familiar with the master flow meter, the operation safety and operation requirements for mass flow devices using the load system that each of the flow meter is tested. Test the reference in accordance with Section 1.8 for each of the mass flow being tested. The three rail cars statistically uncoupled with the reference scale to determine the empties reference weight. Zero mass flow being tested. There are filled three railway cars to lead to 90% of the load limit for the maximum flow of the meter with being tested. Record the meter net weight with each of the railway car. Weighted load railway car reference statistically uncoupled and determine the reference load weighted determine the reference of the net weight with each of the railway cars, subcontracting empty the reference weight from the loaded reference weight from the three railway cars, comparing with the sum of the measured weight net weight with the sum of the reference of net weight, determine the weight accuracy weighing accuracy comparing with the accuracy tolerance and allowed with the 881D for the following measuring devices unloaded system. Each flow meter is a test as follows. Test for the reference according with Section 1.8. For each of the mass flow masters being with the three rail cars statistically uncoupled with the reference scale to determine their load with the reference weight. 3. The zero mass for the flow meter being tested. The empty three rail cars mass flow with being tested recorded the meter net weight of each of the railway car. 5. The weight of the empty car's reference scale statistically uncoupled to determine the reference empty weight load. Determine the reference of the net weight with each of the railway cars, subtracting empty reference from the weight of the load reference weight. For the three railway cars unloaded with the common compare with the sum of the meter net weights, the sum of the reference and weight of the determinant of weighing accuracy, compare accuracy tolerance to 881D. Chapter 9, Other Scales, Table of Contents.